You want to lose weight, you want to lose fat, and you are taking a control of your calories, maybe portion control, or what not, but nothing is working out, or maybe if it's working very slow. So today in this episode of Tea Time and Gossip with me, Dr. Aparna, let's talk out everything about weight loss and fat loss. So please share and subscribe to our channel, and especially share with all of your friends and family members who want to lose their weight and fat, and that too in a healthy way. So when it comes to your weight loss and fat loss, so it is very important to first understand what is the reason that you have gained weight. So number one reason can be any of your chronic illnesses, like hypothyroidism is one of the major causes, because in hypothyroidism the underactive thyroid means the whole metabolism of the body has gone down, so the calorie consumption has reduced and you have started gaining weight. Number two can be your hormonal problems, hormonal issues, like in PCOS the insulin resistance leads to weight gain. Okay, then many of the mental health issues like your depression or any sadness or insomnia adds on to your problem of weight gain. So understanding the reason behind your weight gain will help you to come out of your chronic illness and also to lose weight. Number two, your type of lifestyle you are leading. So if you're leading a very sedentary lifestyle, then yes, you will gain much more of weight because the calorie consumption is more than the calorie burnout. Okay, then if you are having a lot of food from outside, or the processed food, you're taking a lot of sugar intake, then yes, one of the major reasons of your weight gain is the type of food you are eating. So it is very important to understand the root cause and bring the change in every angle. So you are able to lose your weight and fat, and that too in a healthy way, which is sustained even after you stop working on your weight loss. So starting with the diet, so binge more on the protein based food products. So it can be your organic eggs, it can be your organic chickens, it can be your lentils, it can be your pulses, and so these are a very good source of proteins. Then if you're taking about the carbohydrates, then please take whole grains, the vegetables and fruits. So whole grains means like millets, ragi, jwar, bajra, or any of the millets like foxtail, barnyard, little millet, kodo. Wheat consumption should be reduced, because, or rather it should be no. Why? Because wheat has shown to be much more inflammatory, increasing the inflammation of the body. Why? Because it is having gluten. Rather than having white rice, please take millets or the red rice or the brown rice, because the fiber content is more in that. Then for the fats, the consumption of the fat should be the least. When it is least, that means the oil which you are using to cook should be minimal, and that to a good quality, like the bologna ghee, like the coconut oil, because they are omega-3 rich. Rather, I would recommend, if you prefer a zero oil cooking, and when you are eating the food, just top your food with a 1 teaspoon of the A2 bologna ghee. Then another portion of the fat should come from the soaked seeds and nuts, like chia seeds, flax seeds, your pumpkin seeds, then almonds and the walnuts. I don't prefer any calorie counting, because I don't find it any useful. If you want, you can contact a dietitian or nutritionist for that. I have seen good results if we are taking a right diet, much more of protein based, much more of whole grain based, much more of fruits, and good fat in small amount, least amount. Now, why to prefer more of proteins while losing the weight? Because protein is the one which whose consumption, whose absorption uses the maximum amount of calorie intake. So when you are taking more of protein, that means your body needs to burn much more calories, and that calorie it will take from the carbohydrates and more of fat. So your more fat will be utilized while consuming the protein. Number one. Number two, when you are taking more of proteins, then your cravings are reduced, because you remain full for a longer duration of time. Talking about the timings of the food, so I really emphasize on one thing, that take your dinner maximum by 7 to 7:30, so you have a long period of resting. So if you are having dinner by 7 to 7:30 p.m. and morning, if you have your detox juice or your breakfast by around 9, so that means you are having a long duration of window of intermittent fasting. At that time your food is properly digested and your gut gets rest to heal itself and to work much more efficiently, reducing the inflammation of the body. When the inflammation is reduced and your gut is functioning better, then your weight loss and fat loss is much more better, because if the gut is not perfectly functioning, your weight loss and fat loss becomes a project. Then include the physical activity. It can be running, it can be jogging, it can be just simply walking, or it can be any of the exercise forms. Can be aerobic, can be zumba, can be gymming. Depends upon the stamina. If you're having, so if you're having good stamina, you can choose any of your physical workouts. Very important, sleep is very very important for losing your weight and the fat, because if you're not sleeping properly, your body will not be healed. There will be a lot of inflammation, leading to a lot of hormonal imbalances, leading to your insulin resistance being developed, leading to your weight gain. So sleep properly at least for 8 to 9 hours. That means a deep sleep, so that your body can heal itself. Very important. Please stop eating anything from outside or reduce it as much as possible. Avoid the sugar intake. With sugar intake, I mean processed sugar which is present in the outside food to enhance the flavor, and also any of the cookies, chips, chocolates which only satisfy your taste buds. Rather, it has a very harmful effect on your health overall, and very big reason of your weight gain and fat gain. So you can also listen to my one of the episodes on the sugars, in which I have talked in detail about what type of sugar should we avoid, and what you should check in the ingredient section while consuming, while buying any of your groceries or the foods. Apart from this, remaining positive towards your health, towards your weight loss, fat loss, and giving time for your body to lose weight and fat in a positive way, in much more healthier way, so that it can sustain it even after you stop working on your weight loss and fat loss. So this was all about this episode. Hope you like it. If you have any queries, you can reach out to me in the comment section. I will answer it. And please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. This is Dr. Aparna signing off. It's tea time and